Welcome to Diamond.Standard.Gaming, and today we're going to go ahead and build a butterfly. It's going to just be a like two-dimensional butterfly, but we're going to use a couple different blocks. We're going to use really three different blocks, I guess, for it. We're going to use black concrete, white concrete, and pink concrete, and then we're going to make a border using the green concrete just to give it a little bit of contrast. So we're in this area here that we built. You see that big gray block right in front. That was a dungeon we built and played with Cars and Trucks and Ice Princess a couple of months ago. You can check that video out right here. So what I do is I did a command and I put in a giant like white concrete base. I guess kind of like a canvas. And again, just to kind of make it nice and level. I could have used anything really. I just needed to make a nice level surface because this is going to be just a two-dimensional, drawing or pixel art, whatever you want to call it. And so I chose white concrete, but again, you could choose whatever you want to use. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to pick this corner over here. Now, the way I did this again is I used graph paper and I drew out the image that I wanted, which was the image of a butterfly, and then I actually went in and colored in the blocks right on the graph paper to help me as I'm drawing it here into Minecraft, help me keep track of where I'm at in the drawing. I also take like a pencil and I kind of mark off as I put each block down, again to help me keep track. If not, I lose where I'm at and then I have to keep going back. And a lot of pauses in the video. There's already enough pauses as it is. And then once I get that all drawn out and colored, I go ahead and I make the video. So let me know what you think of this butterfly as we go here. We go along in this video. And yeah, I was thinking, is there something you guys would like to see? Would you like me to kind of go step by step and tell you what I'm doing? For example, like here I might say like okay, place a block, now go up to the left diagonally and place another block, now move to the left and place 3 blocks, now let's move up 1 block and place 4 more blocks. Is that something that you guys would like, and would you follow that type of a video, or is it neat to just watch what's happening and maybe even speed up the playback a little bit? I do play sections of this back at 2x speed when I'm doing a big section. A lot of times when I'm doing fills and stuff, I'll play it back at 2x or even faster. Like in this video I chose 2x speed just to make it go a little bit quicker so you don't have to watch me place every single block. But is that something that you would want to see? Like just build it and play it back at 5x speed, and then that way you can watch an entire build. I think this one was about 30 minutes unedited, and I probably cut out a few minutes. Maybe I cut out 5 minutes. So if I played back at 5x speed, the entire video would be a 5-minute video. I mean, is that something you'd want to see? I can make a short. I did make some shorts of certain builds that we did. Again, I guess I could play it back at like 10 or 15x speed and be done in like a minute, and I could make it a short. Like, would that be a cool thing to see? So just let me know in the comments, what is it that you would like to see for a video. Again, I'm trying different methods, and I was also going to try something in Paint or in GIMP where I kind of draw the image out in there. So that's something I might do as well. But again, let me know what you think, and we will try it out on the next build. So here I'm still working on the border of our butterfly here. And this is probably the longest part of the video. Again, because I'm looking down, I'm looking up, placing a couple blocks, looking down, looking up, then I get lost or I place something down wrong. Now the great thing is, even if you place something wrong, and I think I did in this because it didn't exactly line up like my picture did. It still looked good, so I wasn't all that concerned with it. So if you are following along and building this, building this butterfly as well, and you place something wrong, don't worry about it. Or if you see something that you might want to change a little bit, maybe make yours look a little different, maybe you think it looks a little better, feel free to go ahead and do that as well. Again, because it's your build, however you want it to look, it's all up to you. Or if you do want to build exactly like I'm building, you can always pause and fix things and rewind as you need, and then restart the video once you get everything to where you want it to be. And I think we're getting pretty close now. You can see I kind of ran out of my canvas area. I should have started it, maybe to the left 3 or 4 more blocks, and then I would have been good with space. But I go back in after I finish the border up here, and I will expand that white border a little bit. And again, I really didn't have to, because I do surround it in green at the end. There we are. There's the outline. So I think it's looking pretty good. It's definitely looking like a butterfly, right? So here's where I go ahead and I expand the canvas a little bit, just to make it look consistent. That's how the butterfly is looking so far. And then I'm going to go ahead here, and I'm going to start with the splotches on the wing, or whatever you call them. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to use pink concrete for this. So the first thing I do is I just kind of count and find a good reference point of where to start from. So in this case, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and it looks like 4 in from the left. And again, I'm finding the reference point here in the game, and I'm matching it up with my drawing that I have on graph paper. And then I just kind of go across and fill it out. And again, is it, would you want to build, exactly what I have and say, okay, place 3 blocks on this row, let's go to the next row, skip, 2 to the right, and then place 4 more blocks? Is that something that would be nice to have, or would that be something that people just wouldn't have an interest in watching? And then I think I do, I am going at 2x speed, I believe, on this one too, right here, just to speed things up a bit. See, there's kind of the top left quarter of the butterflies. His wings, his splotches are filling in pretty nicely. And I chose pink. You can definitely choose whatever color you want, or you can do a couple different colors. Eventually, I think I want to do like a really giant one of these, like, pixel arts. This is I think it's roughly 30 by 30. If you take the max height and the max width distances, I think it would be cool to do something really big, at least double that size. So at least I guess what, 60 by 60 would be a cool thing, and maybe even bigger, maybe even like 100 by 100. That way you can really add a lot more detail, because if you think about it, these like blocks are kind of like giant pixels. So like if you were to zoom in GIMP or Paint and see the individual pixels of a drawing, that's kind of what this is. So you can see as the bigger you get, the more granularity you can add to your artwork. here we are starting the right-hand wing. And please keep the ideas coming and let me know what else you would like to see, you know. We did a mermaid build previous, you can check that video out right here. We're doing this butterfly. We have our village build that we're doing. We did a number of redstone block and command block builds. And again, I know there is a request for a helicopter out there. Maybe I'll do a 2D helicopter to start, and then maybe we'll go ahead and try to make a 3-dimensional helicopter. I mean, that gets a whole lot harder. I know when, you know, I'm trying to sketch it out on paper, you know, and then how do you make it look nice in Minecraft is the question. And that's what's really tricky. So I've been playing with a couple of different tools, and I think I'm getting close to that, but I think that's going to take a while. That might be a couple build videos to finish that up, because, you know, like I said, this one in itself was like 30 minutes to build, and this was a pretty simple drawing. So imagine a 3D helicopter and getting it to look good. I can imagine being, you know, easily an hour, if not 2 hours, to put it all together. And of course, you gotta spend more time, and the more time you spend, the better you can make it look, but there's definitely limited time and limited resources for that type of stuff. I was going to try to get Ice Princess to help out with this, but she said she wanted to do it, but then she wasn't getting her homework done, and then she was like playing around, and she just didn't have the motivation to come over and help out with this. So I'll try to get her in a video again in the near future, but we'll see how that goes. I've been training cars and trucks, and he did make a roller coaster video couple weeks ago, week ago or 2 weeks ago. So he's getting pretty good at making videos. He's better at just building and not thinking about what he's building. But then what ends up happening is he ends up making a video that's like 2 hours long, and I'm like, you know how long this is going to take to edit? You know, it takes, you know, usually it takes, you know, at least the same amount of time to edit as the length of the video. So if it's a 2-hour video, it's going to take at least 2 hours to edit, and that's like on the minimal side. Really, it's probably more realistically at least 2 times the length of the video to do an edit. So if you do a 2-hour video, you're really talking, you know, 2 hours of video recording and then 4 hours of editing. And then I don't know how long, you know, trying to upload that to YouTube. I have no idea how long that would take, or even export. I'm using CapCut. I have no idea how long that would even take to export. Alright, and there's the other wing of the butterfly. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and fill in all this white space on the inside of the butterfly's wings with black concrete. And again, I'm playing back at 2x speed here, just to speed it up. It doesn't take too long. Something I was thinking of is like a color by number thing. Is that something that anybody would be interested in? If there was a way to get like numbers, you know how you have mods and stuff you could buy. If you could buy a mod that had like a color by number, and you can pick from, you know, whatever, like 20 different 2D pixel art images, and it would just tell you on there, you know, what color block to use for each spot. And then you as the viewers can actually go in, and if you were to buy that, you can play that and do your own kind of pixel art, draw your own pixel art things. That's something neat. You know, I don't know if anybody has, maybe better for younger kids or something like that. I guess depending what it is, if they're really awesome looking pixel art, you know, maybe older people would like that too. But let me know if you think that would be something that would be neat to see. And here's a cat. I couldn't get him out. I thought he would jump out, but He didn't seem to want to jump out of that little hole he was stuck in. Alright, and there is all the black concrete filled in. So we are getting really close now to finishing up. And I think it's looking pretty good. It's looking like it's definitely looking like a butterfly to me, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you would like to see more things like this, also please let me know. Here I'm just breaking out some space, and I'm adding a little bit of white canvas in. Or it's really white concrete, but I'm calling it the canvas because I kind of used it as my drawing pad. Again, I really didn't need to do this because I'm going to go ahead and put some green concrete around the border, and you'll see that in about a minute from here. But again, it just makes it easier to place the green concrete down. I guess I would have to do kind of the same thing with the green concrete anyway. But, you know, it only took, you know, a minute or so not a big deal. Alright, there's the white canvas complete. And it's not exactly centered. I guess I need a little more down here. It's not exactly centered. Again, I just kind of picked randomly a place to start, and I should have picked it a little bit to the left, maybe 3 or 4 blocks to the left, and then it probably would have been more centered. And then I also would have not needed to add in any white concrete on the side. Alright, and then here we go with the green border that we're going to go ahead and put it here. And I see another cat over there. I think he does leave before I get all the way around with the concrete. And then I go ahead here and I do play back 2x speed just to get all the concrete in place here. And you can always turn, you know, this butterfly into, like, you know, if you made it a couple blocks high, you could turn it into like a house or something. That would be kind of cool looking. I know we were going to do something like that with the mermaid and stuff. And we were also going to do it with the bowling pins. So just neat ideas, you know. If you're playing with your friends or something cool, something different you can do. Instead of building like a, you know, a regular looking house, you can make it look real unique. And I should have to get one more little bit of green concrete right here, and that'll finish up the perimeter. So there's the perimeter of our drawing right there. And then, yeah, I go here and I play back 2x speed and fill in all the green concrete. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the drawing itself. Let me know what you think of the colors that I picked. Is there something else that you would like to see? Would you like, you know, a blue, or, you know, again, if I made it bigger, I could have probably used more colors for the splotches, or maybe, yeah, different colors. Maybe made some, you know, whatever, pink and some red, or some blue and reds in there, or something like that. So let me know what you'd like to see, and we could definitely do that for next time. I normally try to get videos out on a Monday evening, but I've been busy doing some housework, so I've been painting some new doors. We got some new doors installed, so I've been working on getting them painted. I think I got six doors done so far, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 or 6 more doors, so I'm more than halfway. Takes about 2 coats of paint on each side to get it done, to make it look nice. Alright, and then there is the green concrete surrounding the entire piece of artwork. And that concludes our build for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a great day.